The Eternal Dance. Gwyn and Rex had heard about the Valentine's ball at the old Blackthorn Manor, an annual tradition revived after decades. Invitations had been mysteriously left in their mailbox, promising an unforgettable evening of romance, music, and grandeur. When they arrived, the manor glowed under the moonlight, its once crumbling walls now gleaming with life. Inside, the ballroom was breathtaking. Golden chandeliers cast warm light over the polished floors, and elegantly dressed guests swirled in perfect time to the hauntingly beautiful waltz played by a live orchestra. The couple joined the dance, swept away by the enchanting atmosphere. The music seemed to weave its way into their very souls, urging them to keep moving. But as the night wore on, Gwyn began to notice something strange. The other guests never got tired. Their movements were flawless, almost mechanical, and their faces, though painted with smiles, lacked the warmth of life. During a pause in the dance, Gwyn whispered to Rex, "Have you noticed anything off about the others?" Rex glanced around. The air seemed heavier now, the room colder. He nodded slowly. "It's like they're..." Before he could finish, the music swelled again, and the crowd pulled them back into the dance. The tempo quickened, the orchestra's notes growing sharper, almost frantic. Gwyn felt her chest tighten, her feet moving against her will. Desperate to escape, she tugged Rex toward the edge of the room, but an older woman in a crimson gown blocked their path. Her face was pale, her eyes hollow, yet she smiled serenely. "Where are you going, lads? The dance isn't over." Rex tried to push past her, but his hand went straight through her shoulder like mist. Gwyn gasped, her heart pounding. "The guests!" she stammered, looking around. "They're not alive!" As the realization sank in, the chandeliers dimmed, and the once beautiful ballroom began to decay. The walls cracked, the floors rotted, and the grand mirrors reflected only Gwyn and Rex. The other dancers were nothing more than shadowy silhouettes, their forms flickering with each step. The orchestra's music twisted into a discordant cacophony, and the conductor turned to face them, a skeletal figure, grinning with empty sockets. Gwyn and Rex tried to scream, but the music drowned them out. Their bodies betrayed them, moving in perfect time with the spectral dancers. As the first rays of sunlight pierced the broken windows, the figures around them faded, and the couple found themselves alone in the dilapidated ballroom. Their feet ached, their bodies trembling with exhaustion. On the floor before them lay 2 invitations, now crumbling to dust. But when Gwyn looked at Rex, she froze. His face was pale, his eyes distant, and then he smiled. A hollow, lifeless smile. The dance, she realized, wasn't over. It never would be.